Hey everybody, let's turn that game volume. Well, it'll turn down once I get into the game. There we go. Well, actually I lied. That is really loud. Is that better? Nah, still too loud. Okay. That's a lot better. Not as loud. Alright, so, where are we? Uh-oh. My steering wheel's taking over. Alright, so, click out, click back in, and I should be, yep, there we go. Okay, so, we made it to Cell Village last time, where we left off, and, well, I've been leveling. Because we got here at level 9 or 10, I think, and I didn't really want to have y'all sit there and watch 4 or 5 hours of me leveling and getting money and gear and all that. So, I mean, if y'all want to see that, I can stream that too. But anyway, so I got everybody their equipment. I went, so I went spelunking to this marsh cave and found a crown for something. So, apologies for that. I was just like, ooh, fun chest, ooh, stuff. So anyway, that's pretty much what I've been doing. And just getting everybody leveled up. Because, yeah, I spent about 2 hours leveling. And since I just started streaming on YouTube, I don't really have a following for that. I thought about dual streaming to Twitch and YouTube, but last time I did that, I got a normal screen and a phone screen. Not exactly helpful. So, not sure what I gotta do to get it to stream on both, but, you know, I'll figure it out. Okay, so... Anyway, so let's see what the castle is. Okay, so King is asleep. Let's figure out what's going on with him. The Dark Elf King, blah, 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 stole the castle and placed a curse on the prince. Well, let's go see if we do anything with the prince. What's up, buddy?
Oh, not a whole hell lot. Trying to build an airsoft gun.
There you go. So, just let you know, I am streaming on YouTube.
Yep.
So, I was just letting you know, because you know as well as I do, Twitch doesn't care what we say. YouTube cares.
Oh, yeah.
I love the fact that when they remastered the games, they took the original map and made it like the original game and made it the map. So, like in this, like in the screen here for the map, I'm looking at it, going, I remember doing this on Game Boy. So I remember this map on Game Boy. And I'm like, yay! Branch is under asleep. He's been under asleep for 5 years. Wow. Okay. What do you want me to do? Sleep for 5 years. There must be a concoction that can arouse him from sleep, but where? Okay. I don't know. You guys are the elves. Oh, they did okay, the dwarves live in a cave on the western edge of the sea. Friendly bunch. Okay. I don't know where to go. Not knowing where to go makes for great leveling, but it also makes it a pain for progressing. Let's see. I'm supposed to be activating the first crystal, and I got in a boat and went, what's down here? And now I've forgotten where I'm supposed to go. I think it was north, so I guess we'll go explore north. I used to do that in Breath of Fire. As soon as they gave me the boat, I would literally go in areas I wasn't supposed to go, and then use Monster Fog so that I wouldn't get into a battle, and then I would buy, weapons I'm not supposed to have for another 6-7 levels.
Yeah.
And then go back to the area I'm supposed to be like, ha, clean house, die tonight. Which it worked. I mean, I wasn't supposed to have it yet, but because I did, it made the game a lot easier. But yeah, so I took my sister and her boyfriend, Jen and Druid, and Dragon Rose is the white mage, Druid's the dark mage, and I made Chaos the well, I asked Chaos, hey Chaos, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a red mage? You want to be a thief, or do you want to be a monk? He goes, I'll be a monk. I said, okay. So he's the monk. And then I made myself the warrior, so.
Something is off with this website. If you look at the picture, they say the marker can be 23 to 26 inches long because it's got a angled stock, so it can be horizontal or like down at an angle, so it's obviously going to get shorter.
Right.
But remember, the longest it could be is 23 to 26 inches.
Yeah.
You scroll down, and it says product length 31 to 34.25 inches.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. And it says the inner barrel length is 14.5. There's no possible way that the inner barrel is 14.
And what is this? Not what is this, but what are they? This what kind of gun?
Here, just do this.
You know what? Since I'm over here where my starting area is, I'm gonna go talk to the. Is this the start? No, this is where the thieves are. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the king and figure out where I'm supposed to go. Burn them all! I gotta admit, for a Game Boy game, the combat's not too bad. Like, I can't say, oh, the graphics aren't bad. Well, because obviously it's been remastered, but just for the very first game, it looks really good. So I went and looked at the last time I streamed, and it's been over a month since I last streamed on Twitch, and I'm just like, eh. The main reason I stopped streaming on Twitch is because I had Raid Shadow Legends as my sponsor. Well, the first time I loaded it up, I had 10 people, and I kept the momentum for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, everybody just dropped off and left, even though I was streaming at the same time every single day, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something I want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the game. I'm still playing it. I'm still leveling and whatnot. But, you know, I thought, I know, Final Fantasy is only $10. Is only, you know, it was on sale, in the PlayStation store, the Xbox store, because the Steam had it on sale for $70. Well, Xbox had it for $40 for the first 6 games. I'm like, a little over $5 a piece. Yeah, I can do that. Can't really pass that up. So I got them, and I realized, you know what? I'm going to stream these to YouTube. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get every single one of them. I'm going to play all of them, every one of them that was ever made. Alright, Sarah's thoughts are always with you. If you want, you could, I mean, here in... okay, you should make preparations to restore the light crystal. Yeah, where is it? The dancing girl knows many things. If you find yourself astray, talk to her. Okay, so let's go find the dancing girl because I don't know where to go. And it's not like I can just pick up my, you know, game guide. Okay, are you the dancing girl? Hi there, I'm a dancer. Awesome. Hey, shouldn't you be taking that crown to the king in the Western Keep? Though come to mention, there doesn't seem to be some strange going on there. Okay, so the king in the Western Keep. Alrighty. I'm going to the Western Keep.
Okay, yeah, this thing just lies. Because if you look at the website and the specifications of this airsoft thing,
yeah,
it says it's so with airsoft, there's an inner barrel that the BB actually flies through.
Right.
And there's an outer barrel that just houses the inner barrel.
Yeah.
It specifically says inner barrel 14.5. But if you go to the same website and look up product placement for a replacement inner barrel, it says it's 170 millimeters, which comes out to 6.69291. So 6.6 inches.
Huh. So replacement 6.6, and how big are they saying it's for advertised?
14.5.
There's no way it's 14.5 for an airsoft gun.
Oh, they have 15 to 20 inch.
Well, no. I mean, I'm aware they have like actual sniper rifles types, but if the replacement is not even half of that, then there's no way that one is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember when I was playing Breath of Fire, I forgot where to go. And I'm just running around. And I gained like 10 levels finding the place. Well, my game screwed up. and it didn't save. So then when I went back in, I knew exactly where to go, and I ended up only getting like 3 levels before I got to there. And I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. You know, I lost 7 levels because I knew where to go. Because definitely in RPGs, being lost can be a good thing. Okay, so I walked here, and it gave me... It took me to this port town, where it gave me the boat. Okay, because I had to go to the... Let's see, so you went on the bridge to there to get to here. And I gotta talk... And I gotta give the crown to a king in the west. So... Alright. So, are they talking to the king in the southwest? Maybe? Because she wasn't very specific. She said the king in the west. Alright. But the princess wants me to take care of the crown. I mean, take care of the crystal. Wherever that is. See, once I get into Final Fantasy 4 and up, I remember enough to be able to just go. I mean, not up, not 4, but 6 and up. It's fresh enough in my memory to where I'm good. But the rest of these, I played like when I was between 5 and 7. I don't remember everything. 6 I played when I replayed when 6 and up I played when I was 16, 17, plus. So that's still in good memory. But these starter ones, hell. So the wife made something really neat. She took chicken, pineapple, rice, and mixed veggies. And mixed it all together. And then she dumped in a bottle of sweet and sour sauce and mixed all that in with it it was right before it was done. So the rice absorbed the stuff, and it was really good. You would think sweet and sour sauce with the pineapple would be too much. Mm-mm.
Oh no, sweet and sour pineapple, oof.
Okay. So, no, the ship's got to be able to leave this area. Well, I say it's got to. I am assuming it can. I was playing with the dogs earlier in the week. They knocked my glasses off, chomped onto them, and ran off with them in the yard. So now, not only are they slightly crooked, but the right lens is all scratched up. So half my vision is scratchy, the other half is fine. Gotta love pets.
Gotta love it.
Yep. remember if you got a... I know that in 4, 5, and 6, and even in 7, you got a submarine that Sid made for you. I wonder if they introduced Sid in this one and gives you a submarine. Because it's pretty neat that you have this galleon that morphs into a sub. It's just like, sure, we'll run with that. Alright. So I'm here. Alright. We're going to go back to this castle because we're in the west. The king is asleep, and we got to get a potion. From somewhere. And it mentioned the dwarves. So maybe I gotta walk over to the dwarves? Guess we'll find out.
I'm having a hard time picking a color.
Oh? Oh. By the way, I think this is funny. You look at the 3 gravestones, it says, it's a gravestone, it's a gravestone. You get to the 3rd one, here lies Link. Like, huh, Link finally died, got it. For people who don't know, back in the day, Link is not Zelda. Link is the male, and Zelda is the female character. So, all the games that say Legend of Zelda, yeah, they're talking about the girl. There was only one game that focused on the male character Link, and that was for Nintendo. Made by a completely different company and played more like a RPG. Okay.
Would you be able to look at my screen without showing on YouTube?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of going to show you what I'm doing.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it will not show on my thing.
Okay, are you watching?
About to.
Let me know when you are.
Okay, I'm watching you. I am just gonna first Sandy. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm not showing. I was like, for peace of mind, I'm gonna go look really quick because this is YouTube. Now, if it was Twitch, whatever.
So, this thing that it's loading sits on. You know what a M4 looks like?
Of course, I fired one many times.
Okay, so this is an M4 upper.
Oh yeah, it's a modification you put on rails, lights, and all that.
Yeah, well, this is the upper.
All right.
And then these are the hand shrouds, hand guards.
Yeah.
All of this I'm getting in black. So the lower is going to be black, the upper is going to be black, the hand shroud's going to be black.
Yeah.
But since you see how it's skeletonized, you can obviously see the parts that are within side of it.
Right.
This website is not, how do I put it?
Being nice?
No, it's just not optimized. But just, if you do it on your phone or your computer, it takes a while to load.
It happens.
Okay. So this piece here, underneath the word feature, is the main component.
Right.
And I can get that in all of these colors. And then there's going to be a barrel that you'll obviously see within the triangles of the handguard.
Yep.
And you'll see this aluminum hop-up inside as well. So everything, all the exterior parts are going to be black.
Right.
I don't know what color combo. And there's even a tracer unit, but that comes in like only 4 colors. So I don't know if I just RGB this thing.
You could.
Or if I go with like just a two-tone black and red, or so I'm basing it off of purple, blue, green, and red. Those are the 4 colors I can.
I mean, black and red would look nice.
Yeah, but how often? My only dilemma with doing black and red is how often is that done?
Always.
I mean, it would already fit my paintball setup, so that's black and red.
Right. I mean, that's why I would suggest doing it, because your paintball setup is black and red already. If you were just starting out, I'd say do something different. You know, do black and blue, or do gray and blue. You know, you don't see gray and blue very often.
No. Yeah, I think I'll just do red.
I mean, red and black, blue and black. You know, you see that a lot. You know, red and gunmetal, you see that too. But you know, blue. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay.
You know what would be cool?
What?
Actually, I wonder if I could do this. I'm gonna make so this big part here. Is on the farthest, closest to the stock.
There you go.
I'm gonna make that teal, and the tracer unit's gonna be red. And as the parts move forward, it's going to transition from blue, as in cold, to the end of the barrel, red, hot.
There you go. Now see, that
blue,
that's original.
Green, orange, red type of thing.
And that would be original. Ooh, 900 XP. Yes, please. Okay, I've got to be able to get the ship out of that center part, because there's docks all on the outside.
Do I start with blue or do I start with purple?
I would start with blue. Purple's not really your color.
Well, it's just going to transition, so that it doesn't have to be.
All right. Well,
how many parts do I have? Let me work backwards. I got the tracer unit, the inner barrel, the hop up, and the engine. So I have 4 barrels.
Yeah.
Or 4 things. Red is the end. Let's just work our way backwards. Red's the end. Let's see what options I have for the second back piece. And then we'll just see whatever color I end up at. I was thinking about making it funny and just plastering like Hello Kitties all over it.
You could. Who's going to tell you no?
Yeah. So I can go. The next warmest from red is rather gold or orange. I think
orange. Definitely orange. I love how I've got a triple screen setup, and I'm literally, yeah, I can do 3 screens at once, but no, I'm using half the screen.
Oh, have you played Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2?
I have not.
Brent made me download it the other day.
I'm sorry. Fun. Oh, well, I mean, Brent thinks it's fun.
Well, the only thing is now he only has it on Xbox, and I bought it for the PC.
Ah.
Okay, so the next part would be this piece.
Okay, so I can't get in the desert. I can't go over here, so I have to go to the Elven Kingdom. That's where it's got to be. So let's go down south to the Elven Kingdom and see if that's where... Yeah, 'cause that's the only place I can go. I started at the main place, built the bridge, went over, got the ship. It tells me to take the crown to the kingdom in the west. There's only one place I can go because I'm landlocked. So, alright.
Alright, this is in the next part that we gotta pick a color for.
So we went from red to orange.
I'm thinking the purple seems pretty dark.
Yeah, that's a very dark purple. You could do that.
And this part really, the only thing you really see is this black knob. And then, like where it cuts off here, where I have it zoomed in, cut off, is what you'll see inside of the gun.
Okay.
So you're not seeing a whole lot of this.
Right.
Yeah, this part here that's zoomed in on is inside of the barrel.
Okay.
So you're not seeing a whole lot of that.
Alright, we're going to talk to everybody in this castle. Curse is... Yep, he's asleep. King's passed out. Alright, so they want us to help the Sleepy King. Gotcha. The Dark Elf King Alto stole into the castle and placed a curse on the prince. Then carted away the castle treasure. Okay. Alright. Prince under asleep. There must be a concoction that can wake him up. But where? Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Okay. Alright, so talk to you. Dwarves in a cave on the western edge of the sea. Friendly bunch. Okay, so I need to go find the dwarves on the western edge at the sea. Okay. What do you say? Heard of rumors of a witch who can brew any potion. Can you imagine? Let me see. Her name was Matoya. Okay, so I'm looking for Matoa. Alright. So... where is Matoa? See, you know, don't get me wrong, this is extremely frustrating, but it's also really nice, you know, back when games didn't hold your hand going, go here!
Yeah. Well, my question is that map that you're looking at oriented in the north, south, east, west direction?
Yep. So, I talked to the castle. The lady up at my starting point said, hey, the crown, should you take that crown to the king to the west? This is the only castle in the west. This one says, I gotta make a potion. One of the people said a witch named Mota makes potions. So,
well, right now you're on the southern side of that ocean.
Right. So,
if I had to place a kingdom on that ocean, I would and it's on the western side.
Yeah.
I'd put it in the northwest corner, where it's like a peninsula that comes down. Because that bottom part of that peninsula looked like marshlands, and that northern part looked like sand.
Yeah.
It's easier to build in sand.
When I get out of this battle, I'll show you. So... Alright, so it's not going to let me get a bigger view, but basically that little center part there, I'm landlocked. I can't get the ship out of there.
Well, yeah.
You know what? No, you got a point. I think I can see where I can go. No, I can't, because I'm locked there too. I was going to say I'll go here, but I can go up this way and here, but once I get over here, I'm locked. Unless there's
I'm talking like if you go a little bit to the right, up, a little bit up and a little to the left in that light green spot. Is there a kingdom there? Yeah, somewhere in there.
No, there's nothing there that I can.
Is it only where those gold dots are at?
the gold dots were places that I found.
Oh, okay, so you haven't found anything on the western side of the...
No, the Kingdom Elfheim is the closest I've gotten to it. Oh, apparently at the Marsh Cave I've missed 3 chests, so maybe there's something there. Alright, let's see. Check all my stats. Alright, let's go back to the Marsh Cave, see if I can find those 3 chests. Maybe there's some... Oh, they're locked with the Mystic Key. That's right, so I can't do anything with them. Alright, let's go north. And I'm just going to go check that place out. See if there's a way through. And if not, the only place I can think of is... The main town told me to come down here. Down here told me to go get a potion by somebody named Marta. So the only thing I can think of is maybe Marta's at the seaport?
I'm not a clue.
Yeah, I don't.
We're at the last part. We ended with this color, or not that color. We ended with this color, the purple. So do we go? Our options are green, blue, or teal. I'm leaning towards the teal because it looks like ice.
Yeah, actually, now that you change it for the teal to saying it looks like ice, I'm for that. Before, I'm like, the teal seems a little fruity. But now that you said, oh no, it's like ice, like, all right, that works. So the barrel starts out with fire and ends in ice. I like it.
And it's you'll have a lot of people running blue over teal or turquoise. Mm-hmm. So it also adds that little bit of extra.
Yeah.
Differential.
Yeah.
See if I can get a good... I can show you what I'm building with that way.
Sure.
Front pin what?
Let's mute that.
Please and thank you. I get why Twitch deletes all their videos. People's videos after a week or two.
Yeah.
I get it. But if I'm going to be doing every single one of these, I want to keep all of them. I will say this.
Oh, yeah.
If the streams don't start picking up, I'm probably just going to do, 30 to 45 minute videos. But the thing is, I don't really feel like 30, 45 minute videos would work with this game unless I did, heavy editing.
Yeah. So here's the... I'm not putting that stock on, or the red dot.
Okay.
But this is the overall build. So what you see here in pink is all going to be black for me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the teal thing we went with. The right underneath the red dot, that black unit is what we chose to be purple.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of the shroud is going to be orange, and the out front is going to be red. I like that color combo. But this is it all put together, basically.
Oh, that's good.
It's like a skeletonized version of a thing that I'm not going to mention.
Yes, the pew pew.
Yes.
So my granny's in her 70s and she still plays all these games.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And she got mad because in the newest iteration, you can only carry 3 potions. Well, she likes to have 99 health potions. And she's like, I can't have 99 of each potion. And I'm like, no, Granny. She goes, well. Okay, I fled here from Meladon, a town far to the west. Okay. So the potion I need has got to be in a town far to the west. So I'm gonna guess that, yeah, I'm gonna go to the very top corner where I can dock the boat, and I'm gonna see if there's a cave I can go through where it's blocked off. Because if not, I'm gonna have to look at a game guide, and I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm too proud to look at a game guide, it's just the fact that I feel like it defeats the fun, because I feel like, for me personally, once I look at a game guide once, I'm more tempted to look at it again and again and again.
Yeah.
Sweet! Everybody leveled. I'm almost at level 20. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what will tell me if this is where I need to go or not. To that place that I can dock up top is if I get up there and I am able to, and I can't get up to where my starter point was. Like where the game wanted me to go to where I first started doing everything, rescue the princess. If I can't get there from where I'm about to go, then I'm in the right spot.
Okay. Hey, do you want to stop watching because I gotta watch this YouTube video?
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Well, you could just stop broadcasting.
True that. There we go.
Alright, so... Whoop, not there yet. Alright, yep, that's caves blocked off. Okay, yep, this is where I need to go. Because the starter area point is completely blocked off. So, there should be a town around here somewhere. Okay, nothing up top. And I'm blocked there from going any further. Okay. Oh, there's a cave. I found a cave. Alrighty, I found the dwarves. Awesome. Where's the smith? In the smithy. Okay. A dark elf took a crystal belonging to somebody. Okay. Nitro powder. Okay, apparently I'm gonna need nitro powder at some point. Okay, and he wants some magic crystal to make me one hell of a sword. Got it. Okay, so he needs nitro powder to open the canal, which will let me get the boat out, which I can't get the boat out because I need to wake up the king, because I need a potion, which I can't get the potion because I gotta find the one chick. My excitement was short-lived. Okay, well, thanks for the 1,000 gold. Crystal Eye, even the blind can see. I hear that the Dark Elf nicked it. Belonging to Meto. Okay. Cool, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so the Dark Elf took the chick's crystal. So I gotta find this Dark Elf dude. Alright, supposed to be amazing material, makes things... Wait. I'm looking for some Levistone. Supposed to be amazing material that makes things float in the air. Alright, let's see. The second, that's Snaky smashing rocks in the back of the cave. Mind what comes in the defense. A good amulet can be made vital armor. You try one at some point. Nicker's smashing rocks by the cave. Yeah, he needs the blast stone. Alright, there's some blasting powder in the castle treasure room, but they sealed it up. Okay. So, alright. So I need to find the Dark Elf to get the eye, to take to the girl, to get the potion, to wake the king up, to get the powder, to blast the rock, to get out of here. Alright.
That's a lot of steps.
Yeah. See, for people that don't know, in the olden days, we did this thing called pen and paper, and we wrote stuff down. So normally I would write all this, I would be writing all this down on a pad of who needs what and where. And most people got creative and sketched their own maps.
Are you on Steam right now?
Am I on Steam? No.
I was say because they added a new notes tab. So if you're playing a game on Steam, you can hit Shift tab, pull up the overlay, click on the notes tab, type whatever you need to, exit out of the overlay, and the notes thing will still be on your screen.
Oh, neat.
Oh, wow. That's going to be a costly build.
Okay.
Have a stock.
So that'll eventually open up this waterway here when he blows the thing open. Okay, so I'm back to going down south. No, because I told you there the potion needs to get... Okay. I mean, the plus side of this is I'm getting a ton of money, I'm building up my stock of potions, and I'm getting levels out of it, so... I guess this works. Okay, let's try something here. Because if the Dark Elf stole the thing here from the castle, and the chick's eye, that would insinuate that the chick that can make the thing is in here. And if he can't leave here, then I've got an idea of where he is, if there's a cave up there. So let's go nighty-night, restore everything. You're the one that shrunk your bed. Went digging at it and bunched it up like that. I had it all laid out for you, but you had to have it that way. Don't look at me like that. You did that, not me. He's looking at me all mad because his bed no longer fits his body. Because he bunched it all up yesterday, laid on the floor, and used it as a pillow. Well, now he wants to lay on it, and his head's hanging off the edge, and he's looking at me like, this isn't working. You need to fix this. No, I don't. You need to figure it out. You did it. You figure it out. Yeah, like he dug at his bed, he bit down on it, lifted it up, folded it, made it exactly how he wanted it. Okay. And there's a castle. All right. I found another area. So let's go in here and see what we can do. I will say this: the amusing thing is being lost and then figuring things out. The Western Keep. All right. Is that when you do finally get where you got to go, the bosses are kind of like yawn. That was supposed to be hard. Which just kind of reminds me of that meme of when you do every side quest before going on the main quest and you fight the first boss. I've got you now. Little you know that I can... Wait, why are you level 99? Well, you see, what happened was... Alright, there's a king. And he's laughing. I really don't see how I fell into your trap, buddy. No, buddy, you really can't take what you want by sheer force. You're about to have a bad day. I three-shot the boss. Which shows exactly what I was talking about. You know, this is going to be really hard. No, not really. Because I got lost. Okay, I now have the crystal eye. That's great. Now where's the witch? Oh, we're done. I can leave now. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement. Obtain 50,000 gold. I've blown through 50,000 gold in 3.5 hours in this game. Oh, good lord. Okay. So I guess I'll go back to... I guess I'll go back to towns and start talking to everybody now that I've got the eye. Alright, nothing north, right? Before I leave? Okay, nothing north. Okay. I just remembered I talked to an elf guy, and he goes, yeah, I went to a castle in the north. It was really creepy. There was nothing there. And I never put two and two together. Of course, it's like when you get the answer to a really obvious question, you're like, oh my god, why didn't I get that? Okay, let's go talk to everybody and see if anybody... Nobody's dead, Preacher. I don't need that kind of help. Okay, so they're no help. Let's go talk to the whole place again. Okay. Alright, so it's definitely not here. I talked to everybody in the towns, and I can't recall anybody that said, you know, I wish I could see, but I can't see without my eye. I don't recall talking to anybody that said that. But we're going to check the first town and go rooting around and see if we can't find somebody. Okay. Yes, I know her eye was stolen. I've got it. I need to know where to take it, lady. Okay, so harbor's pirated, blah blah blah. Got it. Okay. Hi. Okay, is she in here? No, that's Reeser. Okay, so this town's talking about her a lot. A witch name lives to the north of here. Okay. Okay. So let's go north. I love being higher level and going back to areas that used to give me trouble and just going lower. That oh, there we go. That's a good massage. Okay, we got her cave. Okay, we got the Jolt Tonic. Perfect. And now that I remember being here, I remember saying, where's my eye? I must replace it. I can't find my eye. Okay, now let's go down and wake up the elf guy. He'll give me the potion to take to the dwarves to blow a hole in the canal so I can get out of here. I love playing RPGs when you get to a certain point where the enemies just become an annoyance.
Yeah.
Alright, Kingy, wake up, give me your powder so I can go blow up a dock. Wait, it's a Jolt Tonic, which means it's gonna electrify the guy. got the Mystic Key. Sweet! Ugh, now that means I got a lot of caves to go diving into for stuff. Alright. Let's go to all the caves that I missed. Oh, no, you don't. Apparently, yes, it does. Oh, you're kidding me. I have to go back to the original kingdom again and raid that vault? Okay, well, before I go there, let's go south and get the 3 treasure chests I missed in the other one.
Huh.
What?
There's just so much that's going into this gun right now. It's not even... I'm so tired.
Oh.
So far, this thing is up to 1,500.
Yeah, you're good for it. Whether you want to spend that or not, it's a different story, but you're good for it. All right, that's everything out of here. I mean, I got money and some nice stuff, but
I need my notepad and I need to come back to this later because this is... Yeah.
it happens. I'm only going to be up for 10 more minutes anyway.
I'm finding like the best stuff here. The best. That's the one downside to airsoft. Then from paintball.
Yeah.
Is paintball. You buy a stock gun, and for the most part, maybe you buy a different insert to it, and maybe a different barrel.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I knew this guy that had more money than sense. He had a gold, not real gold. I doubt it was real gold. I was told, oh yeah, he's got a gold flame. I'm like, yeah, it's probably fake gold. But anyway, he had he played paintball, and he had a sniper rifle, I guess. I don't know. He had a long range paintball gun. The bottom line is that every time the sun glinted off, hit it just a little bit, it shined like a flashlight, going, "I'm right here." And one thing I will say that I enjoy is this actually tells you when you look at a Marriott, it says, oh, there's chests left in here. Oh, you got everything. You know, where the original didn't do that. If you think you forgot a chest, well, you got to go ransack the entire dungeon again.
Yeah.
So.
ESG. ESG.
Alright, well I guess now that I got the Mystic Key, I guess I'll look outside and see where I haven't got all the chests from. I start smacking those up. Alright, game, tell me where I haven't got all the boxes. Alright. The Chaos Shrine. Okay, so the castle, there's 0 out of 6 I've gotten. At the Chaos Shrine, there's 10 I need to get. Okay, that castle I got them all. The elf doesn't have any. Western Keep, there's 3 that I didn't get. Alright, so the Western Keep we go. Because one of these places is going to have my powder that I need. So I can go to the Dwarf Cave and blow up a rock to get out to where I could get out of this little alcove. But unfortunately, once I explore this cave up here, get this mansion place cleared, I'm going to call it because it's going to be after 11 o'clock at night, and I got to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning for work. And tomorrow is workout gym day, so. Yeah, I got a gym membership now, so I'm going to the gym 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on Fridays,
there you go.
And then on Fridays, I do a burnout. Or whatever the hell people call it. But basically, I start at the highest weight I can handle, do my reps, and then drop a weight. And then do more. Then drop a weight, then drop a weight, then drop a weight. Until I've hit the bottom. And then I go to the sit-up machine and go to the highest weight that I can go. Do 30 of them. And then go the next and the next and the next. From the highest all the way to the bottom. Doing 30 at a time. So when I'm done, I am really sore. But it pays off. It breaks all my muscle mass down. And then the rest of the week, I just take it easy. I still do my reps to keep the muscle going, but I don't, shred my muscles, so to speak. Ooh, a Staff of Power. I bet the mage will like that. Yep, he did. Oh, wow. 5-point increase. Love it. Alright, so... Dwarven Cave, apparently I missed 8 chests, but that's fine. Got all the Western Keep, none there. Got all those. Got all hers. Chaos Shrine, there's 10 chests missing, and there's 6 at the original castle. All right. All right, so we went up 5 levels in this session. Took an hour and a half, but hey, it's all good. So I hope everybody had a good time watching this later on. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll do some more later. But it's time for sleep.